Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another episode of our niche series. And we are back in our Lazuli Tribe, you guys, where Alexandrite is moving his great big family of adventuring nichelings into the wilderness to try and explore this island so that they can eventually move to new islands and move to new territories and eventually take over this entire archipelago, which I'm very excited about. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to do that, but hopefully it won't take us too long because we have a ton of nichelings. I don't think we're going to have to worry about food for a very long time. Maybe we'll end up getting to 100 nichelings. I've never gotten that high, you guys. Like, I've never gotten that high. We've only conquered maybe 4 islands, and we're almost at 40 nichelings right now. So this is going to be a ton of work, but it's definitely going to be worth it because we have so many different little stories that are going on. We have Larima, who's been finally given ass for the time of day, and they've started having their own little family in his final days of life. We have Rhodonite, who has given up his attempt to be more of a land-dwelling creature and decided to go off into the waves in his final moments so that he can kind of enjoy what it was like or at least when his tribe were saying that he used to be a nicheling who used to have a tribe who lived mostly under the water, and he was abnormal because he had stealth paw, he had velvet paw and webbed hind legs, which meant he couldn't go as deep as all of his friends and family, and so he was left on the shore alone. And now unfortunately he's still on the shore, but he has his own children up on the shores who are waving to him, letting them know that they love him, like Rhea over here, who definitely appreciates him. So I'm very happy. I think he would finally recognize that he is appreciated. And then we have our great warrior tribe over here, who in the grasses, in the darkness of the grasses here, are hunting down bunnies and learning how to sharpen their skills, so when they rejoin the tribe, they're going to be great assets of protecting the tribe from carnivores and monsters and picking up food wherever they go, which is going to be extremely helpful to this tribe because we're going to have to be moving. And I think eventually I'm leaning towards, you guys, so let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm leaning towards going to this port, because it means that even though let me know if you think we should conquer the entire archipelago. We can't even zoom out all the way. There is so much space, but I'm thinking about conquering the entire archipelago and then moving. And if we keep with what our stories are saying, which is that Turtle and his mate Siko are going to move to this island. Some of their children may pass on over here, and then we might end up having some of the creatures from this island start colonizing this way. So there's a possibility that we might end up colonizing this entire area fairly quickly. I just want to explore the entire thing. I think that because of the call of the goddess Lapis Lazuli, our ocean and adventure goddess, I believe that our creatures would never rest until they explored the entire island. But for the place that we want to go next, I think this hard one would be the most intriguing. I think Alexandrite, in his wisdom and in his young years, he would be so pushed to want to go to this port, and he would definitely try and imbue, there it is, whatever the word is, place that need to go to a very interesting and different place to his children. But we also need to find him a mate, so I'm probably jumping to conclusions, but we have so many things going on, right guys? I want to sit here and see Larima have her baby, so we're going to skip the day and see what type of baby. Ooh, yay! Sorry, Garnet. Tanzanite. Well, no, let's have Amelia come over here and help her uncle. And I think Sugalite would be very, there you go. She would be very happy with herself for, being able to find that bunny as it sat there right next to the berry bushes. And we're gonna have Garnet. Yeah, Garnet can't mate with her, So Garnet is kind of like the third wheel brother, which is unfortunate for him. So we're going to have Tanzanite help out just a tad. And then we're going to have Garnet come over here and pick up this food. And then Tanzanite, you're going to come over here. Rarasi, you're going to be perpetually pregnant, unfortunately. Von Kier, look at you. Ooh, you're going to be named Ryoga. Because even though you have our adventurer eyes, you have a calling for more, like, for different things than what your current family says that they said that you should be focusing on. Instead of focusing on adventure, they say you should be focusing on fighting, which I don't know if he'll like, but Ryuga, I think it's Ryuga. But that was a name I think that Tiger Storm put in one of our older comments, and I loved this name. I wanted to use it, and I Tiger Star. There it is, Tiger Star. She said it. She put this name up, and I was like, yes, I want to use it so much, but I didn't know who to use it for, and he is perfect. We have our beautiful sisters over here who are working on exploring. Will be in F. Garnet, nope. What about Starfish? Nope. He's gonna be perpetually alone. Oh, poor boy. Let's have her come up here. So these guys are working on traveling and kind of working on getting all of those water traits that we need. And ooh, ask for you had like a mini you daughter. She has blue eyes. It's like Asphora. We should name her Isphora. What's her name? Larima. We should name her, Isphora. So not Asphora, but Isphora. So as an homage to her father. So Isphora. Yeah, I like that. Because we have Asphora, and then we have Isphora, who looks pretty much exactly like her dad, except for the mane. She's pretty much a spitting image of her father, which is adorable. And so we're gonna have Asphora move around looking for roots to pick up. We have Zaki over here who's helping with food. And there's lots of little things over here that everyone can help pick up. We have Navarre, who I think is going to do great things. I just don't know what yet. And Wave. No, not Wave. Rhodonite. Rhodonite's gone. Oh, that's upsetting. And then we're going to have Rhea help out with the tree and picking up nesting material. Let's see. We're going to get Beryl over here, who is getting a lot older, actually. I'm not sure if he actually wants to start a family of his own, but considering that Asphora and Larima have kind of taken up the spot around here, he would make a good mate for Rhea, because she has that H immunity. So maybe when Larima, how old are you? So Beryl and Larima are actually kind of the same age, but Asphora is actually a lot older. So it might come to, once Asphora is no longer around, that Beryl and Rhea might end up taking over this nest and start having some babies. And let's see, those guys already moved. Ooh, all right. We're getting back to that brown color. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? Oh my God. We have a water-bodied creature. Okay. I breathed here. Oh, okay. I can do this. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What does that mean? We have it in our mutation menu now? Is that what that means? I hope that's what that means. Is that what it means? No, we don't have it in our mutation yet. But she can help us because she has it. Oh my gosh. So we need to name this beautiful creature. And she has blue eyes. She has blue eyes. That means she's going to be another adventurer. That means she's going to be the first of our creatures to start our underwater body adventure. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not freaking out. I'm definitely not freaking out. This is, ooh, okay. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, so we need to name her something amazing. She's the first of our water body creatures. Her name has to be Lapis. I guess that's I don't even know why I paused on that. Her name has to be Lapis. So we finally have a Lapis. We finally have Lapis reincarnated or incarnated because reincarnated would mean that she existed previously. We finally have a Lapis, you guys. Thank you, Iolite. This I didn't expect this to happen, but oh my gosh. Lapis. We finally have Lapis. Oh, there we go. I'm very happy. So we finally have beautiful Lapis, who with her beautiful purple eyes, not purple eyes, blue eyes. I'm mixing all of my colors, you guys. But you know what I mean. But she has I and C immunity. She has good fertility. She is going to be amazing. She is the start of a new era, and I think everyone in the tribe would be extremely puzzled because this young creature would have such an interesting coloring, and her body would look so strange. They wouldn't really know what to do. So we're gonna get Cora to move over here and pick these. And then we're gonna get Turtle to come down here, and him and Seiko are going to start traveling. And Seiko, you're gonna go over here. We have, ooh, there's so many fish down here. We might end up sending Lapis over this way because of look at all the fish. I don't think she has any. Actually, I don't think she can. She could probably pick up clams maybe, but I don't know if there are any clams down there. We'd have to check. So we'd have to send her down there to see. But I don't think there are any clams or anything like that that would actually that she'd actually be able to pick up. Wonder who that was. Oh, that was Wave. Okay, let's get rid of all of that. Let's see. Sakar, you would actually feel very comfortable in your new mate's area where her family used to be. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, he only has, I think, 2 days left, which is sad, but such is life. So we're gonna move Kala back up here. She has a crippled paw, I believe. Yeah, she's so pretty though. I like her, but she has really bad fertility, so she might be one of those that we'd never breed. Lila, she has those gills, C and A, C and B. No, I don't think there's anyone else with those gills. Nope. Tahu, get it. So he's gonna help out with that. Bunnies everywhere. And then our beautiful little Lapis. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about her. She is going to be like, oh my gosh, so excited. So many things in my head, so many going. I didn't realize that we would get her so quickly. I didn't realize we'd get our, like, I thought it would take us a lot longer to finally get that underwater breathing, but apparently it's not going to take as long as I thought. Hey, why is that? Oh, I guess because he's not old enough. So Septarian, come help out. And then we've got Carnelian. Can you smell anything? There's the bunny. Opal, push it that way. Carnelian. Can Alexander get it? There we go. Carnelian, get it. Alexander can move. Well, Alexandrite can move quickly. I think Septarian only has one more move left, so we won't be able to attack. So we'll get Septarian to attack it. There we go. And then Carnelian can pick up that food, and then let's see, we can get Citrine to keep moving. So our goal right now is to just keep moving, you guys. So trying to get from this island all the way into this island. And I think this island will be like our seat of power, because this will be where our final creatures will mass together to get to this port. I think that's what we're thinking. Because eventually, even though this is our main island, this is where our creatures originally came from, I think a lot of our creatures are going to start migrating. Even though we conquered this area, and I think I want to keep one, like maybe a set of creatures here to like take up these food resources maybe, which is why we have this family here. But I think with the like birth of Lapis, I think our creatures are going to slowly start moving into the water, and that definitely might mean that we're not going to be on our islands anymore. We're going to be in here working in the tidal waves and from in and off of our islands. It's going to be very interesting to see this tribe adapt finally to this area, and I think that's kind of been a long time coming. I think that's everyone. I usually do this so I can see if anybody's head moves. And then let's skip the day. Come on. Rain! Finally! The rains have come. Okay, so let's see. We're going to move Ryoga. Sugalite, you are old enough now. So let's move Ryoga. There she is. There's Verasi. Someone got a leech. I heard it. Someone got bleached. There she is. Turtle, come help your mate. Why are you having trouble? Can he move? Let's see, can she move? Maybe. Let's send her. Maybe it's just her movement is probably just that good for her to be able to move 3 spaces. Maybe that's it. Her movement is 4. His is 3, which is why he can't go there without possibly taking damage. That explains that. Whoa! Oh my god, guys. Oh wow. Hi. Hi, little one. Oh, wow. She is great. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So, this I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. We finally have a guild creature. How the heck are we getting so lucky? Like, this was like just... I guess it's like a luck of the draw type thing. I have no idea. But let's see. Whoa, so we have Cola. Look at her. She is swimming tail in that face. That face. She's amazing. And then we have Lapis, who's like pretty much the exact opposite, with blue eyes and the pretty body, and it's just it's gorgeous. I love both of them right now. So Cola, what are we gonna name you? We have to name you something great. Let's name her Guppy, because I think she's just adorable. Like, she's super cute. She doesn't have like that regal presence that I would give like an ocean name, but she has like, she's just adorable. She's Guppy. I like her. So Guppy, you have made your parents very proud. Oh my gosh. Guppy, I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. I can't help it. Okay, so what I need to do, because she has crippled paw, and I'm trying to figure out why. Is that crippled paw? No, that's nimble fingers. You just can't see it because of her head. Oh, that's perfect. That's just perfection. So these guys are gonna have another baby. Sakar is gonna sit here and revel in his family, and I think he's gonna be very happy to know that his first child, his first child, and the one that the only one he's ever gonna know, is the one that will actually be able to do what he never could, which is go into the water and swim. And I think he'd be very happy about that. So let's see. There we go. Tahu's gonna work on these moles. We're gonna move our beautiful lapis and sit Iolite back in the nest. And she is gonna sit there, and I think Ruby is gonna be very perplexed, and he's not gonna know what to do because he has always just been a very simple nicheling his entire life. No one in his family has been in any way very interesting. They've never had any of those amazing traits that some of his cousins across the water have. Those amazing colors and patterns and weird horns and all those things. He's never had all of those, and he doesn't really know what to do. And Iolite, who has grown up in a family who she understands that there can be differences, so I think she would definitely dote on her daughter and try and tell her to appreciate herself and not worry too much about what others of the tribe may think of her, because I definitely think it would make either Guppy and Lapis a little bit perturbed, because no one's ever seen creatures that look like them before. And then we have Raskura, who I love her. I think her name in itself makes me love her. Let's see. We're gonna move Isphora and place Larima in the nest. And then let's see. There were some over here. So Asphora is just going hunting for roots. And Navarre is also hunting. We're gonna have Zircon come around this way. Razor, Rhea. We're gonna have Barrel help out. We're gonna have Barrel jump over here and pick this up, and then Oceana is gonna start picking those up. So yeah, I think slowly we're going to start breaking down these islands. And I think eventually it's going to come to the point where everyone's going to move, because we're only going to be able to use up so many resources in so many areas. And then Sugilite, let's move Reef and Starfish, who I still love. They're still like such a cute little pair who are like together. They're kind of exploring the edges of the islands. I think the idea that they're mapping the island would be really cool. Let's see. I know I said we weren't going to like clear out space, but I think clearing out spaces around the nesting area and the main places where the babies are right now, like this is going to be like a clean area where everyone can see each other, and then there's going to be the area near on the sides where everyone's going to learn their hunting and learn all their skills and things like that. So I think over here it's going to stay pretty dark, but then this clear patch right here next to these berry bushes is going to stay cleared. And then let's see, we already moved these guys. We're trying to get them to move this way. And then who else? There we go. So Alexandrite and his band of merriness are going to be moving off this way. I think Carnelian would have learned from her mother and knows that even though she is female and everyone's going to tell her that she should stop and start having babies, she's not going to. She's going to just keep moving. Same with Opal. They're all going to keep moving, keep exploring, keep opening up the areas on the islands so that their cousins and their future descendants can move on behind them. A constant wave of creatures crashing up against the shore, which would be a very interesting mentality for these creatures to have. And so I think this is where we're going to end this part right here, you guys. So much has happened. We have a beautiful lapis. We have a guppy that just was born in the nest. We might have another creature with gills. We might have another creature with underwater body. We don't know. This is an amazing, amazing experience. I did not realize that this is what we're going to get. So we're going to have a gemstone that's going to be leading our tribe in the future. She's going to be one of our major leaders. She is I and C, I think. Would she make a good mate? She would. So we have a couple contenders for mate to Alexandrite, our current conqueror of the tribe, or like of our Lapis Lazuli tribe. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments if you have ideas for names, if you have ideas for how Lapis is going to handle her position now that she's kind of a goddess incarnate among a group of creatures who are still similar and haven't really had to deal with differences before. And now she is a very different creature with very different needs and very different ideology that's going to kind of show up in our tribe, and she might end up leaving and trying to see if she can find her own section of the tribe that will take up with her and go into the waters and explore the unknowns. So this is going to be really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!